Our new podcast, Who Runs the NFC East, where four co-hosts who have been going back and forth in competitive trash talk for over 25 years will break down our team's games and have an analytic opinion from the perspective of a fan. And our thoughts moving forward mixed in with the little trash talk we all know so very well between fans. Welcome to Who Runs the NFC East with our fellow co-hosts, Tykaris Bunch, Stanley Autry, Tracy Monroe, a.k.a. Peasy Head the Flash, and myself, Yusef Pridgeon, with the common stay of the Eagles fan and our weekly winning representative who is running the NFC East at the time right now, Sham. Welcome, representing the Eagles. Welcome, everyone, to Week 13's episode of Who Runs the NFC East. We have to apologize for Week 12's missing week due to technical difficulties. We had a full house. We had everybody. We had a party. We had everybody representing each team that we had. We had two Eagles fans, two Redskins, Commanders, two Cowboys, and two Giants. And unfortunately, you weren't able to see the party. So
we party.
Hopefully we'll get that committee again, and we'll just show you how much fun we had. But I apologize. We just partied for ourselves. But we will just go ahead and like to represent Lady Hayes and drop in and say what's up. Right on time as we just started. So what we're going to do this week is that since we were not able to show you guys what the wrap up on Week 12 is and what happened on Week 12, we're just going to combine Week 12 and Week 13 together just so we can keep continuity together. With that being said, we had Thanksgiving week where Eagles won.
We had Thanksgiving week where actually the Cowboys and Giants played. They played first.
Yeah. The Cowboys and Giants played, and of course, the Cowboys won that one. Boo! Everybody thumbs down. As a matter of fact, let me do this so my can it do it? There you go. So boom. So it does that. So it does that. Yeah. So unfortunately, we lost our NFC East Super Bowl, as we call it, to those
it's 2 games. So
boys.
It's not a Super Bowl.
It is. It's. I mean, that's every game is. We got 2 Super Bowls per year. Is how I look at it. I can go 2 and whatever, but as long as we beat them, I'll probably be 9 times out of it, be at least happier. To not deal with
it. It did not happen. As long as we make the playoffs. They can have this.
Yeah, that's a good.
They can have this.
That's a good reason.
Well, I mean,
yeah, it could happen.
From my standpoint, I did want us to lose the game, but however, we won the game, and so just being a Cowboy fan, I'm gonna celebrate that win. But this goes to show everything that I've been saying all year. You all are the new us. When it comes to, you got the rookie quarterback that's playing. You got a rookie quarterback that's playing. Y'all lose the games that y'all supposed to win, and y'all win the games that y'all supposed to lose.
Also, too, they ain't played nobody.
And you haven't played anyone.
Played nobody.
They played us. We somebody.
Right.
Well, too.
I mean, somebody
saying that they hadn't beat anybody.
they ain't beat nobody in relevance. I mean, I remember the week before when the conversation was, oh, all right, well, we just meet us at 1 o'clock then. And then 1 o'clock came and y'all lost the game. But, I'm not going to gloat over that win because y'all are who I said y'all was. Y'all bums.
Really?
So,
what about bum?
Whatever.
So, enjoy that loss. So now this upcoming week, y'all beat the Texans, the Tennessee Titans.
Oh, no, we haven't finished yet. We haven't finished our last week.
But what I'm saying is, I'm gonna watch y'all.
We don't have to
gloat about how y'all.
We're not surprised by how wins like you are.
But Cowboys, coincidence. But it's all good though.
Wink.
Yeah,
that's why we're doing a remix.
Yeah, that game was a little frustrating because like I said, I was out of town that weekend. I was at a wedding, so therefore I wasn't able to see the game like how I wanted to break it down to see the horror of the game. But like everybody saw, that game didn't blow up until the fourth quarter. And as of one of you guys' player has said, if we would play like that on the fourth quarter, all 4 quarters going forward, we will be unstoppable. Those are the words from a Cowboy.
Number 11.
Number 11. From a Cowboy. He said that out of his own face. So therefore,
that's just humble pie.
No, that is called him knowing what's real. But it's okay. That's all good. It is all good. But like I said, like Stan said before, we'll take the L. It's not like we're like too far from the playoffs, so it is what it is.
Bro,
so
Michael Parsons is the same guy that said that we was a good team. Come on, man.
In his mind,
basically what he's saying is,
what
he's saying is, the games
y'all said that
he's
too.
played, he has a winning record this season. The games he's played, that's what Mike is saying. So he like, when I'm playing, we got a good team. When I'm not playing,
it don't even matter what.
When I'm on the field, we good.
Like, we suck. Mike ain't saying that. Mike is saying we can ball. We going on the run.
Hey, listen.
He said we going on the run.
At this point,
yeah.
At this point, the only thing we can say is,
there they go.
We beat y'all.
Yeah, see it, and that's what I'm saying. That's the main reason why I do not want to lose against you guys, because that's the comeback that you guys will always have. And will hang over our head like a mistletoe.
No.
But we
are your dad.
How you figure that?
We always beat y'all. This ain't new.
That don't even make logical sense.
Look at the record.
They just have a better winning record against us, so he's gonna hang on to that all day.
Don't mean he should. They won every game. He like, we always beat y'all, but it's cool.
That's very well.
Always is very strong.
Always is strong.
Yeah,
but no, it's also factual. And you look in the history of the NFC East, and you look at the history of us versus the Redskins football team or Commanders, whatever you want to call them, the Dallas Cowboy owns the record.
That's nice. Congratulations for that.
That's a little different
right now,
than saying
we're
always.
2024, heading to 2025, and you all are looking up to these bums. These bums.
Enjoy your year.
You looking up
to See, it's the W. That's what it is right now.
It's okay.
We just looking at you.
The Weasels.
Okay, well, come catch up.
We're looking at you.
The Weasels.
Come catch up.
Yes,
come catch up.
The Weasels.
Until then, you're looking up to us.
All right. Okay.
That game was disappointing, though.
It was very disappointing.
I expected more. And that fourth quarter was just so wacky, though.
Our special teams was horrible in that game, and that's the only reason why we technically lost. Because I know y'all didn't do well on special teams either, but we was worse, and that was the only reason why. Because other than that, it would have been a wrap. But
in the words of one of my favorite rap groups, Tribe Called Quest, can you kick it? Washington, no, you can't.
Oh, that was a good one. I'll give you that one.
Struggles.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. That was cool.
Here's the thing. Turpin, with that whole situation, 6 Commanders, he pretty much juked and took it to the house. 6 of them. But he always does this. Now,
yeah, that was a heck of a spin move. I ain't gonna lie, that was dope.
Yeah, that was.
And then the McLaurin play with y'all, that was
felt
dope.
so bad for Terry
that
McLaurin.
Nice.
That play was so beautiful.
That was so beautiful.
He ain't even fast like that. That's what surprised me. But I knew he was going to get caught. I was like, he's not even fast like that.
McLaurin ain't a fast wide receiver?
He worked hella hard to get to that end zone.
Man, did he call nice angles?
You know,
it felt very scripted to me.
But at the end of the day,
it felt very scripted to me.
But at the end of it did, bro. It did, bro. It did. At the end of it, it did, bro. It felt very scripted, bro. It felt very, very. Lord, I can't wait for January 5th.
You on this January 5th, man.
He can't wait till week 17.
Yeah, he wants somebody else to be home with them.
So we gotta.
I never said that. I never said that. I never said any of that.
He wants somebody to
I'm ready. No.
He's ready for the spoiler.
No. I'm ready.
What he don't realize
for the
is
end
that
of the
we've
season.
already played.
I'm ready for the end of the season.
Because on this same podcast, these same folks was talking about Shador, Genty, the running back, Prime, because we're tanking. We're tanking.
Yeah.
Now they won against Washington.
Yeah.
I might need to pull my gear on. Ooh, we beat the Giants. Oh, we back. back.
Yeah.
Now what? Now what happened? What happened?
Contention.
The number 1 draft pick. What happened to bringing Prime in this whole squad. I know.
Well, they would never get that. The Giants
they thought
like we were getting the number 1 draft pick. And there's teams out here that
the Giants and the Panthers are going to fight over that.
When there's teams in our division that's already eliminated. Come on now.
Pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. We ain't thinking about winning all these games and all this. No, I still want Travis Hunter. I would like Coach Prime. Don't tell me what we can't get. We can get what we want now.
We might make a move now. JJ is an idiot when it comes to making moves.
Boy.
Coach Prime sending out recruitment packages.
I would like Coach Prime, don't get me wrong, and I've been screaming that all season. I'm glad you brought that up. But I'm going to tell you something. The way that the boys are trying to play for Coach Mike, it makes me pause and say, wait a minute, it might be something to Coach Freaky Mike. That's what we call him in Dallas. We call him Coach Freaky Mike. It might be to something.
Not a good name.
Weird. Mike. Very weird.
Not a good name.
So, okay, y'all call it what you want, but I'm just telling you what it is.
In this day and time, it's not a good name.
So, okay, all right. Well,
it's like Riverboat Ron.
Like Riverboat Ron.
You see what I did there? No, it's not good.
Yeah, you're right. But like I said, I mean, but here's the thing though. If the locker room is really fighting for this dude, then who are we as Cowboy fans to want something as a fairy tale? So, nah, I'm going to just sit back and I'm going to let this thing play out. And right now, yeah, I would like Travis Hunter. I would like the running back from Boise State. But I'm just going to sit back and just watch how this roll out. So, when it comes to January 5th, I never said we was going to beat y'all on January 5th or we was going to upset y'all. I'm ready for the end of this season. This season is trash. But while we on our way to the trash, to the end of the season, we're going to take out the trash along the way. And we just took out some trash the other week. And then along the way, we just going to take out some trash and show y'all who the real bums are because Zim and our defense are now starting to gel just a little bit.
But you also disproving your point because you're telling me we're bums, we're trash, correct? Hold up. And we're better than the Giants because they must be real trash because us bums beat them twice, right? And these
they
the only
big
two
garbage.
teams
they
you just beat. You ready to be
they
like,
don't even need to compete.
They playing hard.
They already eliminated.
Look, our defense is gelling against two teams that you saying are bums that are trash. So why wouldn't you look good against two scrubs?
You know what?
So you ready to change your whole approach for your coach and the players that's in the locker room
no, I'm not changing.
for two trash bum teams?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. You're right. You are exactly right. Because a win is not easy in the NFL. So therefore, they stack them up.
We're good on that. We'll quote them on that one later. We'll quote them on that one later.
Wins are not easy. But we ain't play nobody.
Yeah.
Wins are not easy.
I see that exactly. We ain't play nobody.
Y'all ain't play nobody.
Y'all ain't play nobody. You ain't beat nobody.
The wins weren't easy.
We ain't played. Come on, bro. Trash. And you beat Washington. And if you beat the Giants, then who y'all beat? Who y'all play? Who you beat? So why you bragging about who you won?
Okay.
We ain't around talking about like we the big daddy dog and we didn't whoop.
He said my locker room is fighting for Coach Freaky Mike. So at the end
that just means we support what's going on.
Y'all feeling good.
They started to put up dubs and
Freaky Mike.
And we support as fans. As fans of the organization out of North Texas, we are supporting it.
All right, so let's do this because we got to swing back to this other week. So to this week. So but we still got to talk about Philly and the Rams, right? So so the score on that game was 37-20. So you guys kind of like put y'all footing in them. So
yeah,
Sam, lady, how do y'all feel about your boy?
That garbage touchdown that Cooper Kupp got in the last whatever minutes, but whatever.
Because you guys on that crazy.
He made it look closer. Lady Hayes, you can take this one.
I was going to definitely agree. I definitely didn't appreciate it. It hurt my feelings. And like I said, when they came out the first quarter, coming down the field, they had me a little bit nervous. They had like they were coming to play. Then we had to come and show out that second half and let them know, hey, not tonight.
200 and something yards, 256 or something like that.
No,
something crazy.
Hurt activated too. He gave him a lot of motivation. I was happy to see that too because he started doing things that he forgot he could do, with his legs. It was a good game.
True. Within so you guys, like I said before, you guys are on a continuous win streak for somebody. This is week 8 of a W. So I don't even know how y'all feel if y'all take a L anytime soon. Y'all probably go into hiding. Y'all not used to it. But this week coming up, so
used to L's.
So what we're going to do is that so we're going to continue with you guys, and then we'll circle back to us as far as like Commanders and Redskins. So you guys play Baltimore, and won the game tight close game.
That's a nice shiny win right there.
Yeah, that's the competitive win that you guys had to figure out if y'all was gonna beat the MVP.
Interestingly, that was probably the one game this season that I felt so confident that we were going to win. And I said that. I was like, oh, we're going to beat them. Like, with ease. I was like, we're going to beat them. And that's never, like, my temperament when it comes to the Eagles. And even a family member asked me at Thanksgiving, because my family is basically Ravens fans. And they were like, so what y'all going to do Sunday? What y'all going to do? I said, we're going to win. What do you mean? Like, what are you asking me? And I felt that with confidence. So even with the slow start, because what we have shown is that now we're kind of like a second half team. It's like, okay, we're going to play around with you for the first half, but in the second half, we just going to let our dog loose. And, Stan knows that I hate calling humans dogs, but we're just going to let Saquon loose in the second half and take care of y'all in that way.
That has been MO, too.
I have to say, though, like, I've already given Vic Fangio a public apology, whatever. He's been killing it on the defensive level, but I want to give a shout out to my favorite people on the team now: Mekhi Becton, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson. Our offensive line is sick. They are playing out of control.
You gonna leave Jalen Carter out on the defensive line? I know you was talking about the OLs, but I'm just asking. I was just
asking. Can I discuss my offensive line though? Like, just because I like bananas don't mean I don't like strawberries. Come on, man. I like those.
Sham, just not in the banana pudding. Just not in the banana pudding.
You don't make banana pudding.
No.
But I also said in our party that the party that will remain not shown to the world, that Jalen Carter has become my spirit animal. So we not loving him. We just loving on the offensive line this week, because I felt that was they earned it this week.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I agree. Y'all doing y'all thing.
So, how do you feel about the game? Hold on. Try to get you up a little bit. Go ahead.
I wasn't sure
there you go.
with it, because I like Lamar Jackson. I like how he plays too. But I know he's not the team at the same time. However, he almost had to beat the team going against our defense, because they was on it. They was playing ball, and
the one thing that y'all guys was doing was like I was saying, when we play Baltimore, it's like what's his name, Henry. Henry is like a 18-wheeler. If you get him going downhill, you're not gonna stop him. If you make him go lateral, you can get him every time. You just got to get him going. So I thought that you guys was like stopping him in the backfield before he can get going. They was trying to give him some screens and things of that nature, and they was just all over him. Like he wasn't going nowhere.
No,
Cooper DeJean and Zach Bond just smashed him. Like he don't ever want to see them again. I gotta say, like they were just at him the whole time. Like every time he thought he got a breakaway, one of them was like smashing him right into the dirt.
True. And I think I was texting Stan about how Cooper DeJean was available. Even though I like Stanford still is doing this thing with us, but for some reason it was like that was my person that I drafted. Matter of fact, the two cornerbacks the rookie cornerbacks that you guys drafted, I was hoping to get one of the two, because it was
Mitchell.
Yeah, it was DeJean Mitchell.
Was our first pick.
I know. Saying DeJean was great, but when DeJean was coming up, we chose Stanford still, and DeJean came like right after that. So it was like it was. I wanted, that was my top three: Mitchell, DeJean, and Stanford still. But you guys grabbed them both, so I was just like, it is what it is.
Howie Roseman strikes again.
Yeah, DeJean is playing his butt off. I ain't gonna lie. So he's
playing out of control.
Look, should I be crowned again?
You should be. You ain't what you saying. You should be in there every week with a crown on.
Absolutely. Wear your crown.
Absolutely. That is the representation right now. You guys are running it. You guys are running it right now. So you gotta. Unfortunately, Takaris can't bring out his belt. You can't. You can go ahead and wear your crown all week. That's cool. You got it. You don't have to know it's a fantasy belt, Tykars. It could just be.
Next season, oh boy. Next season.
Hey, man, listen.
One thing the Ravens, though, they, Lady Hayes called it. She said, Lamar felt like he had to, but he didn't have to do that. He could have utilized his weapons more. He kind of, for me, it felt like he was just kind of like succumbing to the pressure of what we were bringing, and just decided that he was just gonna, just go off script. When he had success, when he was like launching it to Mark Andrews, we couldn't do anything with him.
You saw Mark's first
but he went away from that.
He could do that anytime.
It was amazing.
He was like big boying them like.
He could do it all day. Like every time. And he had another, he extended the play another time where he got maybe like 30, 40 yards off of it on the right side of the field. And he just went away from that again. And I was like, I don't know if it was Lamar or if it was Harbaugh or whoever was doing it. But I was like, y'all had so many opportunities. And let's not forget, Tuck had that Tribe Called Quest disease happening.
7 points
couldn't
off
kick
the board.
anything.
7 points.
He probably was. It was probably coaching, because looking at him in the pocket and as much time he had, and then deciding to run type situation, I think he was just trying to go with the play based on coaching. I don't think it was his spirit leading him.
I think it was a couple of things he just didn't see. He just missed.
He typically plays like that in the
opposite
playoffs.
Side of the
way
field.
He played against you, he puts a lot of pressure on himself and does the same thing in the playoffs. So I'm not surprised.
He does.
That's why he's like the 3. What is it? How many years in a row he's the MVP?
No, we're talking about where he's not
something like that,
getting over the hump of the biggest competition. Though he may be the MVP player, when it comes time to win in clutch time, like it don't always happen for the young man right now. He gets a little much either into his head, or like Lady Hayes said, he following the plays of the coaches too far, and he need to like call it different audible or something. But they lost.
That happens to a lot of them though. Like Peyton Manning was that way. Dak Prescott's that way now. Drew Brees was that way.
Josh Allen.
And Josh Allen's
Brett
that
Favre.
way. And then when you really go back in time, Dan Marino never got over it, but he's a great. John Elway finally got over it.
How did that get his name in this conversation with such great quarterbacks, though?
I was going to say that. I had that in my brain. You named a lot of great quarterbacks, and you just want to throw Dak in the middle of that.
Enormous.
Him in the middle of that. I was like, what?
The hate is enormous with these two.
To defend Takaris, but he was only comparing the quarterbacks that kind of do that thing that Stan was just talking about. Like when the pressure is on, they make some erratic plays.
Right.
I got you. It's just hilarious.
It's just the hate.
It's like
Dan Marino.
Like what?
Hey, Sham.
I'll let him have that one. Because it's accurate. It's true. He does do that.
He made a lot of breaks and then came to him.
Yes, Takaris.
All the greats.
Hey, Sham.
As you noticed, we didn't either.
Hey, Sham.
That's because it was a point in time where y'all had a different quarterback every year, so we couldn't keep track.
No, exactly.
That's
why we never said anything.
Hoping it don't happen. Like we
That's
can't guarantee anything.
Sham.
Maybe
he's trying to continue to overtalk to Carr, so he can't tell you what he want to tell you, Sham. This now is on purpose. This is on purpose.
That I know. I'm following.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna let y'all have y'all time.
He said he gonna say it now or later. So which one you want?
Oh yeah.
You want it now or later?
Hey. No. Like my boy,
don't let him get you like that, bro.
Like my boy Big Charles say it or bust. And I ain't gonna bust out there. I'm gonna say it. So listen. So Lady Hayes and Sham, I got one question for y'all ladies.
Hey ladies.
Heckle and Jekyll, they won't Heckle and Jekyll last week, what it? They keep keying and cock-tying this week. They ain't humble like they was last week, are they? Yeah, that's all.
We already talked about that week.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, you notice every time they always that
so sad.
And I don't say
so
nothing.
Sad.
But last week,
bother you, bro.
Last week they
the fact that we can laugh bother you?
I mean, in fairness, that's how you were the few weeks before y'all beat them. So come on now.
I was saying like this. I've always been saying, Let us lose.
No, 5 straight
I want us
weeks.
to
Like,
lose.
man, whatever.
I want us
Y'all
to
go
lose.
ahead.
I don't care.
20
Let
minutes.
us to lose.
Damn, his two things were he wanted us to lose.
That's
lose
what he
out
said.
and get a draft pick.
And now
they ain't
listen
played
to him.
nobody. Those
And
were
now
his
listen to him.
those were his two key points.
And I haven't changed.
You were
won't
rooting
even
for the
wear
Mavericks,
Cowboy.
not
I
even
haven't
wearing
changed.
Cowboy
Now,
gear.
okay,
Exactly.
y'all
Took the words out of my mouth.
And in a couple more months, I'm
y'all
gonna be
both
rooting
done
for
the,
the
y'all
Rangers
both done the flip
and the
flam.
Stars.
The flip flam. The flip
Calling the
flam on us.
kettles
That's
black.
what you done.
No.
So
like week 3 or 4, I have stayed even killed the entire time. Y'all the ones thinking y'all going to the Super Bowl and thinking y'all so good until y'all ran up against the Dallas Cowboys and lost that game.
Just playoffs. We're looking one step ahead,
after
one
week
step at a
3 or
time.
week 4,
I know. See,
Like I'm being gaslit.
After week
that's
3
exactly
or week
what
4,
you're getting.
after week 3
Like
or
I
week
didn't
4,
It's all
experience any
recorded.
of this.
That's what's so cute.
Wasn't
Anybody
there.
that want to tune in, y'all can check what he said and watch the other episodes, because that is a good plug to watch the other episodes.
except the one where they caught that L.
No, we
Except the one
went
they caught that
ahead
L.
and gave you
Don't
space
watch
to
that
talk
one.
about it, so you can feel good for these last 2 weeks. Handle Cincinnati on
Don't
Monday.
feel good.
Hold
Ask
on,
your
what's that?
quarterback, ask your
we
coach,
great.
ask your staff. They
We
feel
great.
good. I'm good.
We're great.
I'm great.
So now, mind you, speaking of that, since we can just go right into the Dallas and Giants game that you guys played. Technically, that was technically a close game. That was 27-20.
It was close both
that
times.
That was a close game.
It was.
Both times they played them.
Hey, listen.
But we still got the dub.
Hey, listen. We playing ring around the rosy with an offensive line. We playing with Cooper freaking Rush.
Right.
Cooper Rush had a better record last year than Dak Prescott. What are you talking about? He's actually a better winning record quarterback than your starting $60 million quarterback. But I digress. Cooper Rush.
Let him have the floor. Let him have the floor.
The way you speak, you sound like you ain't never even played football. You gonna argue with me about a backup quarterback who's a bum, who have won some lucky games versus a guy
Cooper Rush is a bum?
Yeah, versus a guy who got a better winning record than Tony Romo and is a starter. Come on, bro.
I got you.
A guy that won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award versus a backup.
Because I'm pretty sure Michael Irvin was up last year saying, "And Rush we trust." But if you want to now call him a bum, the same guy that is playing ahead of Trey Lance, who y'all traded for and won't touch the field unless you just running the sweep out of bounds. But he's a bum. But that's the same Cooper Rush.
What did Cooper Rush like 4-1 the last time y'all?
But he's a bum.
Yeah,
like he's the bum. When Dak was hurt?
Yeah, he was 4-1. He did what a backup supposed to do.
And what is he now? 2-2?
He did what a backup supposed to do. He's doing what he's getting paid to do. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's what I thought.
That's a
better than what Dak did this year.
Okay, listen.
But he ain't getting $60 million.
It's best than what your quarterback did last year. It's better than what your quarterback. Maybe y'all should have got Cooper
Instead,
Rush. Maybe y'all should have got him before y'all got Daniels.
Instead, we got your coach.
Because y'all been playing ring around the road.
That's why you said we the new y'all.
Good. And y'all will never be able to stop the run.
We won't be able to stop the run on our way to the playoff with a rookie quarterback. That's what we do.
Cannot stop the run.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But all I can say is, you guys, you barely got past the Giants. It's okay that you got to the Giants. That's cool. But
notice
but it's cool.
You say that.
We got you one more time, so it's all good. But the only thing I'm gonna say is, look, I know we lost 3 in a row. And it's fine.
Not 5, like
we lost 3 in a row. That's
just 3.
Like we lost 3 in a row. So the only thing about that is that we weren't playing like how we supposed to be playing. But this week, all of a sudden, it was the flash of how we used to play prior to those 3 losses. So with that being said, that means, come on, do it for me, Frank. Do it for me. Camera, do it for me. Do it.
You wanted to too hard.
Right. Okay, so with that being said, we played how we normally played. We put up the average points that we normally put up prior to those 3 games.
40 burger.
We put up a 40 burger. Daniels was running how he was running. He had his speed. He had his arm strength. He had everything that he needed to play how he played. And Takars, just to say how you say we ain't played nobody but the Titans. But the Titans has the top 5 defense in the league right now.
How about the offense? What the offense look like?
It don't matter. You can't win a game without defense.
You gotta talk both sides of the ball. That's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is
Are y'all gonna beat the
You
Eagles?
can't win a game. No. You cannot win a game without defense. And if you can put 40 points against a top 5 defense, that lets you know that our offense is what? On point.
You don't have to.
I tell you what, y'all just have that, okay?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Y'all ain't made the playoffs in 4 years, and y'all up here like y'all
like y'all have any pick sixes in that game?
Like y'all the Ritz Cracker or something. Like y'all ain't been in the playoffs in 4 years. Y'all ain't been in the playoffs in 4 years.
You said Ritz Cracker.
Whole other president. Y'all the best cracker on the aisle. Like y'all are Ritz or something. Like y'all ain't won.
Ritz ain't the best though. I like wheat thins better.
I like Ritz. I like
wheat thins.
Ritz are the best cracker.
I don't know if you were like listening and saying that we're literally talking about what's going on now and like how we're playing going
because that's all they can rely on.
Not about what we did in the past, because we don't have anybody left in the past except for Terry McLaurin and 2 defensive linemen. That's the only people that's on our past squad. So therefore, we're talking about the future.
You got that trading ass Zach Ertz.
And he is playing well.
That's all we're saying.
Outside of a few fumbles.
Right now, we're just looking forward.
Do y'all beat the Saints?
Absolutely.
Do y'all beat the Eagles?
We normally split.
Absolutely. We will win this one. We will split this one.
The way Kurt playing right now,
we will beat the Falcons.
Do y'all beat the Cowboys?
I'm gonna tell you right. Absolutely. That's the definite. But I'm gonna tell you why we're gonna beat the Falcons when we do that. Kurt doesn't play. Kurt played with us for 4 or 5 seasons, 6 seasons. He's not a December quarterback. Just to let you know, Atlanta. Sorry about that. In December, he's just.
Listen, he'll be inside.
Hey, Peasy.
Yes, sir.
Peasy.
We made Kirk Cousins look like Aaron Rodgers in the 4th quarter.
Thank you for just doing that. What you just did.
Yeah. We here. You said you take it, and I'm saying
what? Hold on,
y'all. They're talking about how well they're going to appear on Monday when they play Cincinnati and the Bengals at home, so they can get their second home win of the season. Hopefully, Dallas Cowboys.
In fairness, the Bengals defense is trash, but what y'all gonna do about Jamar Chase and T. Higgins? That's what I need to know.
They'll put up like 50 points and still lose. That's crazy.
Boys.
Listen, like I told y'all,
let's go, boys.
I hope we lose. Don't get it twisted. I'm just saying,
boys.
I hope we lose. We ain't won no Super Bowl.
Let's go, boys.
We lose. But I'll let y'all.
Nah.
Like y'all
I don't want to keep hearing all this. I hope we lose.
I think I ever in my life wish my team
like, I hope we lose. And then he want to keep bragging when they win the game. But I hope we lose.
They ain't been to the playoffs.
Don't play both sides. Don't play both sides. Don't play both sides.
Don't get it twisted. I told you y'all were bums. We beat y'all, you bums.
On the actual podcast ahead of that, you said we're going to lose. We're going to lose. We're going to lose. Yeah, no, you ain't said we hope. You said we're going to. Both of y'all. And then now, it's like, y'all bums. I told y'all we was going to beat y'all. No, you didn't. It's on the podcast.
Bruh, look at week 1 through whatever. I tell you every week y'all bums.
Look back on the tape.
I tell you every week y'all.
They said we going to lose.
Like a rite of passage.
We already know we going to lose. And then as you can hear them today, it's like, we told y'all trash. We told y'all. Just take the tape. I don't have to even argue. It's on film. That's what's so great about recording. It's on film.
Okay,
as they used to say, hey, Shannon, here you go. This how you know you play ball. The eye in the sky.
We'll do that.
That's all you need to know. Record it.
Green.
You put me in mind of that Living Color skit they used to do, the men on film.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, listen. One thing about it. I remember everything I say, and everything I say is calculated, and I know what I say when I say it. I said y'all was bums from day one.
You always said that. You said that since existence.
I've been saying that for 20 years. I've been saying for 20 years.
Right. You always said that. It's nothing different.
Exactly. So, and this week, this year right here, ever since like by week 3, week 4, I don't know what week it was, but I've been saying, no, we need to lose. We need to lose. We need to tank. We need to tank. Ain't nothing changed. I hope Cincinnati drag the hell out of us.
Let me see something. Let me look at some standings real quick. Let me look at some standings.
Don't say you know what's going to happen, because you say the same thing about, oh yeah, we wait till 1 o'clock.
No. I was the one who
y'all.
Stop. Actually,
I'm gonna tell you who y'all predicted, because the W is the W and the L is the L.
You forgot.
You got out in front of it. You've been doing that. You do that all the time. It's like going outside and saying, oh my God, I hope it don't rain and it's cloudy outside.
Man, how many predictions have I gotten wrong this season? Oh, okay.
One.
Bro,
Okay.
You've been
So
doing well.
how many
But what I'm trying to
predictions
tell
you
you
got
is
right?
this, bro.
Thank
When
you.
it came to that game, you got out in front of it.
I knew what was going to
You got out
happen.
in
My
front
team
of
is
it.
just getting a break for the season. I got a rookie quarterback with injured ribs. I got a kicker with a messed up hip that's on IR right after the Cowboys game.
Okay.
I knew what we was going with.
You sound just
So
like
at the
my
end of the
team.
day, it was okay.
Okay.
You guys got one. It's fine. We're gonna be all right.
Okay.
We coming back.
Now mind you, conference standings is that Philadelphia, of course, since they've been on a roll, you only won.
Listen to you, sir.
Actually,
Go
won.
ahead, you, sir.
Conference standings. Conference standing right now. Philly is on top. They are 4-0. They just kicking everybody's butt. Right now, Washington, we're 3-2 in the conference. You guys are 2-2 in the conference.
That's right.
You know, and the Giants, they're not in the conference anymore.
Salute,
They're just no longer. Sorry about that, bro.
They're not in the conference.
Queen. Sorry about that, but it's just you guys are participators.
But yeah, so obligating their contractual obligations.
Yeah, they're here so they don't get fined.
They done stole it from the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah,
exactly. So therefore, that's why the only thing that's going to be different is that, like you said, of course, right now Philadelphia is going to win off conference wins anyway because they're 4-0. Not unless, hold up, who do y'all play? Do y'all play anybody in conference besides us
again
going forward?
Yeah, we gotta play everybody.
The Cowboys, the Giants,
everybody.
Okay,
the Panthers.
No,
we got 4 more conference.
I'm talking about just the NFC East.
Yeah.
You talking about the division?
Yeah, I mean the division. Sorry.
Yeah, we still got 3 more games.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how many games you guys got to play against, like the NFC East. So y'all got 2. So the only way that will happen for us is that if we get on top is that you lose against Dallas and you lose against the other team that you said, the Giants. So and we have to win out. That'll be the only way. That'll be the only way. Yeah, I can't even recognize them anymore. They've been eliminated. But yeah, so that'll be the only way that they have that.
3 more. 3. We're only 3-0 in the division.
4. It says 4.
No, that's the comp.
I'm sorry. It's on division 3-0. My bad. I'm looking at the wrong column.
We have the Commanders, the Cowboys, and the Giants. The last 3 weeks.
Y'all going straight back to back.
Division,
that's crazy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. So so we're on 2-2. You all one game behind still. Cowboys. Yeah. So y'all 3-0. We're 2-2. No, Dallas is 3-1. That's crazy.
We got Carolina Saturday.
Okay.
Steelers. Then it's y'all.
Yourself, you kind
which is wild.
Kind of reading it
Dallas,
all wrong. All of that
Dallas
stuff it still don't matter. Like at the end of the day, the only time that's going to come into play is if there's a tied record somehow. But as long as it's not a tied record, we still gotta have a better record than them.
Right, but I'm saying that what between the Philadelphia and us, it's still that possibility because we're only 3 games behind. But they're not going to lose the last 3 games. I'm just saying
they will have to lose all 3, and we need to beat them in the head-to-head the next time. And there's a point differential and all that stuff. And that's when the conference comes, the division.
Which you probably will be us the next time, but
it's always a 1-1. I don't see y'all going like
y'all might.
We're not
gonna
win out.
The running game is so strong, and in the winter, we
have every ability to do so.
Once y'all running game really takes off, and to be honest, AJ really they've been chilling. Y'all receivers been able to kind of chill this year.
That's because Devontae Smith's not on the other side to distract.
Even when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll be back by the time we play y'all.
Rely on them as much as the year before. Like the year before, like AJ would have to have about 2 touchdowns a game. Yeah, so
the
now
Super Bowl
it's
season for sure.
Yeah, now
2 years ago,
y'all receivers are actually going to be pretty healthy once he comes back. Y'all be pretty good as long as Saquon don't get injured.
So.
Yeah, I don't even care about him coming back this week. If he come back doing the Steelers, playing the Steelers, I'll be good.
I'm talking about going forward. I'm talking about. I'm not Carolina like the next game. I'm just trying to have people look ahead for the next.
For the Cowboys?
Yeah. Just going forward, just to hold it for the rest of it.
We have Cincinnati. Then we got Carolina.
Cincinnati, Carolina.
It ain't looking good for what I want.
They got Bengals, Panthers, Bucks, Eagles,
it's looking
Commanders.
You just gonna get a mid-round draft pick. It ain't gonna be no lottery pick.
It's gonna be all right. I mean, unless Jerry Jones trade up, it doesn't matter.
I don't see y'all winning, but maybe one of those.
You don't see us winning maybe one of the last games that we got left?
Mm-hmm.
What, the Commanders game?
You see us losing?
No, I see y'all beating the Panthers.
I was finna say, you see us losing the Panthers or something?
No, though.
Go
For
ahead,
real.
He ain't losing to the
You
Bucks.
see it too, right? What
I
you
don't
see?
know.
Yup.
Panthers seem to be getting it together.
I told them.
That's
I
good.
don't
They
know.
sneaky. They is
They
sneaky.
was in
Hey, so
overtime
listen.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Well, they can
They
get it
is
together
sneaky.
after this week.
Well, that means
out here.
That's gonna be tight.
that means it's looking good for me then,
Not
right?
really.
It's looking good for what I
I mean,
want.
Well,
It's
ultimately,
looking
really.
great
if
for
you
you.
want them to lose
Not
out,
really.
yeah. I mean, ultimately,
Not really.
It's looking great for you.
Awesome.
because you guys are.
Honestly, the only one I see y'all like losing to for real is the Bucks. But I mean, you could probably get any
I don't know. This
of
Cincy
these.
game will be hard.
Not us.
Not gonna beat
Cincy
us.
gonna be
Not gonna beat
hard.
us either. They already got their win. They're not gonna beat us this go
Unless
around.
we clinch and
Yeah,
we
that's
just
possible.
don't care at that point.
And
Hey,
they sit
Sham.
and you guys sit
We
everybody.
still coming to play.
That's
Sham.
You
possible.
think so?
Hey, Sham.
You think if y'all
Don't
clinch a spot, y'all gonna keep
Anything's
everybody
possible.
in?
That's all I'll say about that.
No, I think we're gonna sit people.
I'm talking. I was asking Lady Hayes. I think she said something about.
Oh, I said we still coming to play.
I'm saying, do you think they're gonna sit everybody if you clinch?
No,
The
Sirianni.
last,
He's not gonna sit everybody.
Sirianni's not
Sirianni's not gonna sit
Nah,
everybody.
I don't think
sit
so
them out.
because those games are
No, he's not gonna
divisional
sit
games.
everybody.
So nah.
Doug would.
Yeah, Doug would. Doug would. But Sirianni,
Doug's done it.
listen, any chance any of them bum teams got to kick us down while we down, they gonna kick us while we down. But it's cool. I mean, I think y'all, real talk, Philly. Like, I think Philly has a good team this year. My best friend who passed away in 2020, he would love this team right now. He loved Sirianni. He loved Howie Roseman. I don't know how much. Hey, listen, Stanley gets the vigor that my boy used to get. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, but he gets that vigor that my boy used to get. And that's the only time me and my boy used to go at it when it came to them Eagles. So I think y'all got a good team. I ain't going to talk bad about y'all. I listen, but you notice I don't really say nothing bad about y'all.
What can you say?
But them Commanders, though.
It's hard to say something bad about 10-2 though.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to say something bad. I mean, no. There's weaknesses. There always are weaknesses in even Kansas City. Can we look at Kansas City and we can say they're the best team in the NFL?
Because that's what I'm saying.
People still
What's
think
the
it's
weakness
Detroit.
you gonna tell me about Detroit right now?
Their defenses, their players are dropping like flies. Next man up, next man up, next man up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, Dan Campbell.
That's because y'all got him started last year, cheating that man like that. That man went for 2 points like 4 times in a row.
He cheated himself going for all those 2-point conversions.
You know that guy reported. He reported to the referee.
He cheated
that too.
He reported to the referee.
He went for too many times. Leaving points on the field.
That's right, Sham. He got greedy. Exactly.
He did. And he missed like 3 of them.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. He had to humble himself. Had to humble himself.
He didn't get humbled.
That's what happens.
But when
you get the
big game. He's not doing that this year.
He didn't get humbled in the jungle. He got humbled in that NFC title game. That NFC title game, he got humbled.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
that NFC title game really got him. Like,
he did.
They could have won that game.
Humble in the jungle.
Yeah, he did.
But luckily, he don't have to face San Francisco this year. Nobody does.
He reminds me of a young Bill Cowher.
I miss Bill.
Can you believe San Francisco is at the bottom of the division? And when I saw that yesterday, I was like, wow.
Christian McCaffrey out.
I mean, did y'all?
He's exactly who we thought he was.
Did his calf muscle explode? Like really?
But when you see the replay, you see like the of the calf,
that buckle of that calf.
But he jogged off the field. He jogged off the field.
Professor Clump.
To me,
he also had like Achilles tendonitis before, so the calf right there, that could have been that. But he did have an MCL.
Yeah. They said 6 weeks.
Yeah, what's the season?
I don't know.
They said
he's just
he been injury prone since he was with Panthers.
Yeah, he had one decent season.
Yeah, but he's in.
That was it.
He is crazy.
But people can say the same thing about Saquon.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm like, as long as Saquon stay healthy, because he's only an ankle away from being out.
He is. He
says he feels like the healthiest he's ever been. And the staff in Philly is far better than the training staff in New York. So I know he has to say that, kind of, but I believe him.
I just see the I just seen the headlines. That was kind of weird.
I do
What's
think
that?
we all. I
What's that,
think we
Yusef?
all should. I think we all should. This is a little somber though, but should stop and think about Randy Moss and what he's battling right now. I don't know
I
if y'all.
literally just read that too.
Yeah, what's up? What's up with him? I saw the
Is that
Yeah,
why
headline.
he
I
was
didn't read
wearing
it.
sunglasses?
Yeah, Randy Moss is battling an internal illness right now, and he's working with some good doctors and stuff. And just, I guess, all of our hopes and prayers and wishes goes out to Randy Moss on a speedy
Absolutely.
recovery from what he's
Yes,
The
sir.
dealing with.
legend.
Yeah, deliver.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Get well
yeah,
soon, brother.
Straight cash, homie.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's still
Get
him
well,
still in the
get well
blessing
soon.
business.
We
Him
need to
still
hear
in
that
the
country
blessing
accent
business.
again, that southern snarl.
Yeah, yeah,
I say
yeah,
the Cowboys are gonna win now.
yeah. He Texas
I used to
strong.
get off on them, but I think they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Texas strong.
When you close your eyes, you do not know who's talking.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, when it comes to Randy Moss, it's like he's so daggone country, man, that it's just
He's
like,
from West Virginia.
I know, but he's so country. It sounds like he's from Texas. That's why I say he Texas strong.
That's how they sound in West Virginia.
Yeah, they sound like Texas. Yeah, they sound just like Texas. Yeah.
Too close to Kentucky.
Sam, I'm not sure how
West Virginia either. But go ahead.
Lady and Sam, I'm not sure how well you're gonna take this, and sorry to stand for hearing this part, but it says why Eagles compared to the 1992 Super Bowl Cowboys.
There's no.
See that? I said that to myself earlier. That's that offensive line, and I thought about it too because I'm not even going to front on you. I was literally sitting here today watching NFL Live, and I was thinking to myself, man, this offensive line reminds me of the line that Emmitt Smith had back in 1992. I promise you, I said that to myself.
Open up them lanes. I ain't gonna lie.
So I don't even consider that like a diss. That's a compliment, to be honest.
It's an honor.
You can't say stuff like that out loud with them.
That's why I had to put the disclaimer out there first, though. I had to put the disclaimer out there.
Listen, I'm okay with it. I stand by what I say, and I know they respect what I say, so I'm good.
Thank you, Sham. No.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, and I agree. Your offensive line is playing very much like the boys played back in the day. So yeah, that's good. Good for them. Yeah, cool. That's good stuff.
Yeah,
did the Cowboys win the Super Bowl in '92?
I was putting it out there.
Thanks, you.
Yes, they did.
93 too.
93, 92 and 93. I thought it was
92, 93, 95.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was back to back. It was back to back. Skip one and then 1-1.
Yeah, remember San Francisco got one in.
Yeah, that's when
Dion was on that team.
So basically, the NFC had really.
Yeah, it was Giants.
Yeah.
Redskins, Cowboys.
We gotta get
49ers, Cowboys.
Yeah, we ran the 90s.
Yeah, that's
where
crazy. That's ridiculous.
Ran the 90s.
Then they didn't win again until the Giants won in 2007.
I'm saying about, but just as a whole stretch.
Actually, the Broncos ran in the late 90s.
Until the AFC came in.
Well, I guess, let me take that back. Mid-90s then.
Mid-90s.
Yeah, mid-90s.
Well, that was a good stretch for us, though. That was when we was like really, really competitive. That's when all the juices was flowing for real.
That's how we got like this. That's how
because it was really back and forth. Yeah, exactly, and it just the residue.
That's how we got like this.
Yeah. Then y'all just left us. Y'all left us out here, and then the Giants came up, and they was doing their thing, and now we got the Eagles back doing their thing.
So
I'm since
we're going since you like to go the only
a little bums bit in our division. We got rid of the real only bums in our division. Them Cardinals.
What do you mean?
The Giants.
They used to.
True. Yeah.
We was like, we don't see y'all ever get to this. Get out of here.
Cardinals.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can see it
before the realignment.
Whenever you play the old Tecmo Bowl, you can see it.
Because
thank the Panthers and the Jaguars for getting rid of them.
Tecmo Bowl for the Cardinals. The kickoff return that was like
conference,
a Pro Bowl
division.
I can't think of his name right now. But that was the only good play I think they ever had.
You talking about the one who
with the Raiders?
Talking about the one who jumped and blew his knee out?
Whoever his name is, he sounded like he was Samoan or something.
For the Cardinals,
it was an Italian kid. Yeah.
The Phoenix Cardinals.
Yeah, he was the one. Yeah, I forgot what his name was, but I remember him. He was celebrating and jumped in the air and blew his knee out.
Yeah, he was pretty good. and Pro. They had somebody named Pro. Pro was pretty good on there back then. Ricky Pro.
Yeah, I remember that. Remember Jake Plummer?
Jake the Snake.
What's my one of my favorite safeties? But Patrick, what is this? What was the one he died overseas?
Yeah, I know you're talking about the officer.
Yeah.
The military.
I think it was like Patrick something.
Patrick Stewart.
No.
It was Pat something. Pat something.
No.
Pat Summerall.
Pat Tillman.
Yeah.
Okay, I said Tillman. I'm like, nobody said.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
The one that they revealed how he really died recently.
Yeah.
Visikahima.
Yeah.
Friendly Fire.
Visikahima.
His mama was mad.
Visikahima.
He was a running
back. That sounds like medicine.
He also was on kick return. He was a kick returner.
I thought you said punt return.
But he also played. I don't know if y'all can see that. But yeah, Visikahima.
It's not in the camera. Back it up. There you go.
Visikahima, Dial Mason, Dilly Mason.
I don't remember him. I don't remember that name for some
reason. Legend back then.
He went to B1.
That's an interesting school.
Yeah, he came over there. That's why I'm like, y'all remember Vi? He came over there. He was a baller. Him and Eric Metcalf.
So
shout out to the
matter
old
of fact,
heads.
I would just like to where was that article? I wanted to say where we were with this. Where did I see that at? That's mock drafts. Nope.
Am I out of focus?
Yes.
That's what we've been trying to tell.
You kind of you've been soft focus for a good minute.
Peasy.
Yeah.
Yusef looks for this article. I know you wanted to talk about domes and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Go for it.
For a fair competitive edge, or just for fair competitiveness.
Yeah, education.
Football should be played in domes. Yes. Goldsboro.
I don't think so.
Is that fair though?
I think it is. I think
it gives the indoor teams an advantage.
You know, we all play. We all could be controlled. It'll be a climate controlled dome, and nobody can use snow, rain, sunlight, etc. to their advantage. It'll be just like basketball. In basketball, the Detroit Lions don't use cold weather to their advantage.
This has a beautiful dome. I'm sure you know that. And the sun got in your receiver's face.
And the sun don't stop that. And they need to fix that. They need to fix that problem.
So you want everything to be played in the bubble. You know, there's a flag football thing that you.
Things you got to consider.
Yeah, you're trying to get people
versus
hurt
grass
all the time.
Y'all forgive my boy Peasy.
That's what I was saying. That's why I was asking. I said, you wanted to have a turf or a dome in every game?
Yeah, every game.
I was like, no. I said, that's not technically football. Almost every game of football has been played outside.
Let's go. Just like basketball's played in every.
Now, mind you, certain states like Midwest and all of those frozen tundras in Wisconsin and Minnesota, yes, all domes, and they should lay like grass in those areas, but have like the treated grass instead of the turf. But those states, yes, I believe they should have domes. But like Miami and most teams on the southern states or East Coast, nah, I think they should keep it either a retractable or have the option, but not a strict dome.
Nah, a dome for everybody, man.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So why specifically a dome, and why so anime?
Because watching the San Francisco Bills game, you just saw the advantage that the Bills had over the 49ers. And I don't like the 49ers, don't get me wrong. I mean, they were out there throwing fort laterals and just playing in the snow and making snow angels. Come on, man. You guys ain't used to that shit.
It looked like fun to me.
That's what I'm saying. That looked like fun.
They were having a great time.
But see, cold weather, cold weather. Warm weather, cold weather.
Miami doesn't. That they don't play well in the snow like ever. Like I've never seen Miami win a snow game ever.
That's what I'm saying, man. You got to make it fair competitively.
But the thing about it is fair because they're both in it.
"Quote unquote" cold team.
Well,
it's not like the Bills practice in the snow.
That should bode well for Miami,
right?
But how often does it snow up there that they're so used to playing in it though? That's the thing. It only snows like maybe like once a season, if that.
The last three weeks of December
more rapidly than that.
No, but next week's game is not going to be in the snow. You know what I mean? Like I guess it's fewer snow games than you think.
Well, I
Again,
guess looking at the
cold
facts,
weather
y'all.
basketball
Well, let me
teams can't
ask you,
use that as their advantage.
It
when we
says
look at
Well, that's an
talk
indoor
about
sport.
football
it
in
says
the
cold.
NFL, were the first Super Bowls in the snow or no? She'll be back.
That's a Lady Hayes.
Here she go.
She did drop out. She'll be
Just
back.
out.
Was the first Super
But there
Bowls
she
played
is.
in the snow? Peasy? She's on. Don't
She's
worry.
not on my line.
I see
I
her.
don't see her on
I
mine.
see her.
Peasy, can you hear me?
I see her.
First Super Bowl.
I think mine's the one that
No.
counts for the recording wise.
You
But
talking
hopefully she'll
about
come back.
dang.
Stan? You talking about the New York Jets and the
You got
Chiefs?
also the Green Bay Packers.
I mean, not
Yeah,
the
that's what
Green
I'm
Bay
saying. The
Packers
Green
and the
Bay
Chiefs. Good
Packers.
Lord.
Like, that's the way the game has started. You can't just always want to change this
Well,
game to the new modern day, every hot all year
well,
long type of lifestyle.
you change things, and when you know better, you do better.
That is true though. Sometimes.
Yeah. When you
But I
know better,
mean,
you do better.
I mean, here's the thing, right? According to the NFL, it's kind of like an even split as far as the statistics say that it's not an advantage playing in cold weather over warm weather. Warm weather teams playing cold weather teams. They saying that it's not, as far as the statistics, as far as the win and losses, it's about even kill.
I bet
And
the
then,
DraftKings and all that kind of stuff are saying that.
So it's not exactly warm weather in San Francisco at night. That joint drops to about 40 degrees.
It drops to 45 degrees. In Green Bay, it gets 35 below. So that's
No, I'm just saying it's not. It's not like they're playing in Hawaii. Like like nobody's playing in like anything warm for real.
Really,
well, I mean, and take it a little bit deeper.
Well, what we're also trying to say is, regardless of the weather, if a team was coming to Dallas outside of this season, I'm sure you feel more confident that you should hold up your home court. It shouldn't require the weather. It's your home field. You didn't have to travel. So you should already have an advantage. So if you're trying to do it in quote of being fair, it ain't meant to be fair. It's meant for preparation. Mm-hmm. You got to be able to prepare and play in the environment that you're going to go play in. So when you go on the road,
and again, it's not like Buffalo practices in the snow. It just happened to snow that day.
So I'm thinking. So Peter, let me ask you this. So you're looking, you want, as far as like your vision of watching football, you want football to be on an even playing ground across the board. Nothing changes. Nothing has no ups and downs. No nothing. It's just like watching basketball, but it's football. Is that what make your eyes easier to watch football?
No, I'm just saying you can't use snow. You can't.
You got a whole soft spot for the 49ers.
You can't use all these weather controlled, climate controlled advantages to your advantage. That's
So what happens when, like, during the wintertime, when the outside northern team goes to California where they're not playing in the snow? Like, it's not a home field advantage or any type of weather situation.
Under my ruling and regimen, they would play in a dome also.
So let me ask you this.
A 70
two
degree
things.
climate control dome. Yes, sir.
You would think that teams would score less in the snow because it's the snow, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
teams that aren't used to it,
they still score
like
about the same. They still score about the same. Stan, have you ever played in the snow?
Yeah.
So I've played in the snow as far as recreational ball in the snow.
Rec ball and neighborhood ball. And when you catch the ball and it jam your hands and all that kind of stuff.
Now we get to it. One says it's the best. One says it hurts. So it's the soft sport that you're looking for. You're a little soft.
Dude, did it go there?
Why?
Why?
I
want to see the soft.
Looking for the soft.
The ball hit my finger. It's too cold to play. That's the problem.
We can take it back to your days of the horse collar not being called and all that kind of stuff. You're so rough.
Williams for that.
I be mine.
Hey, we're not talking about Roy. Leave Roy out of this.
That horse collar, that dude took out 3 people with a horse collar that season, and one of them was Terrell Owens.
Hey, Sam, no. According to Stanley, they were just soft.
They were soft.
So Terrell Owens is not soft. And neither was Musa Smith, and neither was the other guy he took down with the horse collar. Ray Williams changed
just like Joe Theismann wasn't soft when that leg went all the way like a clock.
So I was looking at the coldest game in the NFL history was in 1967.
Still whining about not being in the Hall of Fame. He real soft.
It was in 1967 in Lambeau Field on December 31st.
Definitely Lambeau. I could have guessed that one.
Yeah.
That bowl was crazy.
And it was us versus
either there or Soldier Field.
Tundra.
It was Ice Bowl.
Frozen
us
Tundra.
versus
the
Green
Ice
Bay.
Bowl.
So,
and what was the score, Ty Cars?
The Frozen Tundra.
Let me see. That's a good question.
And you know the reason why you know about that game so much is because, like Takar said, it was classic.
The 50th anniversary.
It's known as the Ice Bowl. There's no hot bowl. There's no hot bowl in football.
There's no air conditioned bowl.
There's no crying.
You're football. Every Super Bowl past the 60s has been played in a hot weather state or city.
The Packers won the game.
So easy.
Yes, sir.
The Packers won the game 21-17. 21-17, Stan. 21-17. That's a normal game.
A normal score game. So the coldest game.
I got a question for Peasy.
Yes, sir.
College game. Is your favorite bowl in the College Bowl the Cotton Bowl?
I don't have a favorite college bowl.
Is it the Cotton Bowl?
The Tostito Bowl, the Chick-fil-A Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Pineapple Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Tobacco Bowl.
I got you. Okay, so I went for I found my article.
Money to sponsor a bowl happens.
So I found my article before we get to the predictions and before we head out. Right now, I was looking at the power rankings that we have as far as like our positions as far as the NFC East goes. So the Eagles are technically in number 4 as of right now. Then,
You're talking about overall as far as teams?
Overall.
I say, yep. Yeah, it's Chiefs, Lions,
Buffalo.
From this one, it's Lions, Bills, Chiefs, Eagles.
Yeah.
And then by the time it gets to us, the Commanders are number 12. And then by the time we get to the next NFC East, we got the Cowboys at 23. And then the other team is like 30. I'm not going to disrespect them like that. The Giants are at 30.
Well, I mean, they're eliminated already, so you couldn't even mention their name earlier.
They're disrespecting themselves.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you like where we are as far as team competitiveness and where we are with the NFC. Because of course, that the Philly was going to be where they were. But yes,
if the playoffs started today, guess who we be playing? The Washington Commanders.
I think if the playoffs started today, you get a
yeah.
Don't they have
because once one against 8?
Don't they have a double bye week?
We're not 1. We're 2nd.
I know, but I'm saying does the first and second have bye weeks now, or just the first?
No, just the first. The Lions will have a bye. We will play the Commanders in the first round. 2-7.
2-7. I was saying, we at 7. I thought we were 8. My bad. Okay, so going forward, as far as week 14. Sorry about that. Where are we? We have prediction time. So let's go with Carolina and Philly because they are on the list first. Lady Hayes, what you got for Carolina and Philly? Sunday, 1 o'clock, Fox.
You know I'm going with
it. Lady Hayes like, I'm never going against my team.
I know Carolina looked like they might have figured it out. However.
There we go. I love that line right there. I was waiting for it. That is her keynote. However. Like that is it.
It's an any given Sunday.
For sure. So let's say if it was a score you would give it, what would you go? Oh, she dropped.
I knew it was coming though.
Okay,
but she got it in.
Dang.
But she got in. Okay, Sham. We'll come back to when she comes back in. Well,
say it again.
We'll get back to her actual score prediction.
She back.
She bad, but
no,
not for you, sir. He can't see her, hear her yet for some reason.
So if I don't see her, then it's like she's not on the recording, even though you guys see her. Because I guess I'm the controller of the situation. But we'll get back to her because she'll drop back and come back in.
Yeah, she popping in.
Okay. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers, seem to have figured it out. Even Adam Thielen was dancing in the end zone the other day.
Thielen?
I was actually happy to see him thriving a little bit. But as we know, I think Bryce Young is a thin spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
And with Jalen Carter, Milton Williams, and Zach Bond coming at you, I don't know what you gonna do. So I'm taking my birds.
What you gonna do, brother?
Say your prayers and take your vitamins. That's out there.
Come on,
Yeah,
especially
I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
right for sure. There you go. Okay, so let's get you in, lady. I don't know what happened, but let's get you in on a score prediction of what you might think it would be.
Let's see.
Carry the
Just
one.
the...
Add the 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna go probably with like a 31. Yes.
Told you.
Them, I'll say 21.
31-20, just 10
That's
point,
respect.
10-point
That's
differential.
that Carolina love right there.
Go ahead
For
now.
sure.
Go ahead.
That's
Go
what's
ahead.
up.
They're gonna get some garbage points at the end.
That's
I see.
respect.
Garbage points at the end.
There's a little Carolina in this.
True that.
I think we've only gone over 30 twice this season against Green Bay and against y'all, I believe.
Yep, it was 34-6 with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm keeping it where we kind of lay. I'm gonna probably say 27-10. 27-10.
Okay. Thinks the defense is gonna step up and shut him down a little bit. Okay, I see.
Oh yeah, little spaghetti.
All right, so we're going to the next game. We got a bye week, so we can't even say nothing. So
what? We got a bye week?
Yeah, we have a bye week. We chilling. We chilling.
I'm going on the trip.
We got people recovering from
Finally
concussions and hamstrings and all types of stuff.
13 games in a row. That's not bad.
Yeah,
that used to be a season back in the day. What's the Miami undefeated record? Ain't they like 13-0?
13-0.
That's the whole season.
14.
Something like that. Yeah.
So what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna beat the Bengals?
Dallas.
Yeah.
Bengals.
I mean, given a team that has won that many times consecutively, I understand how that feels, and congratulations. I know y'all proud of that. Now, my guy did it his rookie year also. Now, as far as the Cowboys Bengals game, we are a 5-point home. We're a 5.5 home.
Queen. Let's go, Queen.
We're a 5.5 home underdog.
I like it.
We're slated to lose by 5 points. I think we should lose probably by 10 or more.
You're gonna lose by 10 or more.
Yeah, we should. We should. But
yeah,
it's recorded.
Yeah, we should lose by 5. We should lose by 10 or more.
It's recorded.
If in fact that we do win the game, I'll be pissed. But it just is what it is. It wouldn't surprise me at all, but yeah, Bengals should win this game. According to Vegas, Bengals going to win. I'm saying Bengals going to win.
Bengals
should win.
Joe Burrow. I just want Jamar Chase to win.
Joe Burrow, do your thing.
Hey, Shem.
Go Jamar Chase.
Lady Hayes, I thought them bangles was what y'all wear on y'all wrists and stuff. Ain't them called bangles?
They call bangles.
Those are bangles. But I thought we were talking about the Bengals.
The Bengals.
Cowboys all day.
Let's get back to the Bengals.
Cool. Thundercats, no. Cowboys all day.
Cowboys winning?
Cowboys.
What's the score?
Okay.
Yep. Let's go.
What's the score?
27-20, I don't know.
27-20. You do know
the Bengals are only going to put up 20?
You do know that the Bengals put up like an average of 35 points a game. You do know that, right?
It's okay.
You're gonna have difficulty.
Michael Parsons is about to shut everybody down by himself.
Don't discourage him. We threw our game against them so he can start talking football again. It's been Mavs.
We 5 weeks in a row.
Now. Right, now yeah. We don't want to hurt him.
You threw it now.
I'm just happy he's talking Cowboys.
Let me digress. I'm just happy he rooted for his squad.
So yeah, true.
For his Cowboys
true.
Again.
And I would like to put out one more disclaimer for you. You do know that you're like 1-5 at home.
At least they won this year.
They don't play well at home.
At least they won a game this year. I mean, that's
not
good.
This year. Not this year.
That was us. That was us. Huh?
Not this year. We don't play well at home this year.
I know.
You didn't play well at home last year.
We played decent at home last year. We were 12-5 last year.
Yeah, we played 12-5
well. Most of your losses were at home. But most of your losses were at home.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But I mean, 12-5 for 3 years straight. Hey man, this year it is what it is.
Okay, I feel you.
I like the way you said that. Keep the head coach. That's a good thing. 12-5. It's better than 8-8, 8-8, 8-8. You got rid of an 8-8 guy. Got a 12-5 guy. I think y'all should keep
him. He decent. He decent.
It's cheaper to keep him.
It's cheaper to keep that, boss. Not if you're the New York Jets. It's cheaper to keep that, boss.
So, fortunately, we get to rest. We get to chill for a couple days and recover from our team. So we will be taking our win for the week as well.
Nah, you should predict our games.
That's okay. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Stan, you want to go first?
Okay. First.
Philly, Carolina.
Boy, I wanted to talk about them Bengals first.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah,
you got it.
I got them Bengals winning in Dallas on Monday in front of the world just because they're on TV. I don't know if they want to go out like that in all seriousness. The way their season has been very, I'm sure, disheartening for all of those top guys on that team. So I think they'll handle business in Dallas. Dallas is feeling good. They got 2 wins against 2 bum teams. Let them tell it. So, they ready to play another bum team with a losing record and play like we know they can. So I got Cincy winning 31-14. This Carolina and Philly game.
Dun-dun.
It will
Carolina
be.
now.
It is a certain of a trap game, but I still think Philly going to handle business. So I'm going to give them.
And they're playing
in Philly, I think.
They're playing in Philly, yeah.
Yeah. So
I might have to make a trip.
I think it's going to be this week.
Don't waste your money on that. They're going to whoop them.
This week, Carolina probably take a step back. So it might be 28-10 Philly.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna piggyback on the Philly Carolina real quick, and I'm gonna go with that's gonna be I think it's gonna be a close game, even though if it's if even Carolina might lose. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be like a 27-20 is what I would think that's gonna be because I still think that Carolina is gonna be like you said, everything has been clicking for them, so they're gonna at least play well. So they're just not going to allow them. They're not going to get stomped out since they're, putting everything together a little bit. So I think it's going to be a little bit closer, but I still think Philly's going to pull it out. Dallas and Cincinnati.
I'm just trying to think of the last time we gave up 20 points.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, however, Philly defense has been doing very well. So that's why I'm like, I don't know.
I think they're going to relax a little bit. I don't know. For some reason, I think 8 games straight. I think they're going to relax a little bit. I don't know why. I just feel like they're going to relax a little bit.
I see that too. And I think if Carolina gets to a early start, since Philly like to give everybody the first quarter to do what you're going to do, like they rope a dope against the ropes for the first quarter and the first half, and let you do so. If Carolina take advantage of that, it'll be interesting.
And then they crank that Energizer Bunny up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's over from that.
Saquon, here.
Go for it. You got it.
Jalen, run out the pocket. Don't let them sack you no more. It's just like all of a sudden we get banged up and know how to play. It's like Rocky Balboa watching it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
At some point you'd be like, man.
We gave up 20 to the Rams.
Like, it's like, when you going to beat Rocky up for real? Rocky going to come off them ropes. He going to win. And Rocky is from Philadelphia there. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rocco. They
had that eye of the tiger in the second half. Hey, Adrian.
You people like it hating our peoples, but we can be peoples.
The Dallas.
So much flattery. I
think the Dallas and Cincinnati game, I think they're going to do I don't know why. I feel like it's going to be like a 42-30 game for some reason. I don't know why.
When you say Cincinnati.
And the only reason why I say 30 that you guys will score 30 is because Cincinnati's defense is horrible. And you guys are
not putting up he's not putting up them numbers.
You ain't thinking you're putting up 30. You don't think somebody's going to do something. I'm just going to let you know. If it's anything, if y'all in the 20s, the lowest I'm going to go is 27. But I think it's going to be
you ain't got no faith in the rush.
Sorry. I think you're going to put up something.
I don't know.
You don't understand how bad Cincinnati's defense is, bro.
I don't know why
they offense is
I don't know why
their offense is crazy.
Listen, it's really not Cooper Rush per se. It's also the offensive line.
They're doing great.
It's a lot of he's playing with half of the playbook. Like, it's a lot of different things that come into the thing, into the process.
And Cincinnati is playing with half the team.
But my score, like us. So my point score would be more so of Cincinnati 29. Dallas maybe.
He gonna get some interceptions and tips.
Dallas 10. Dallas maybe 10, something like that.
They don't believe in it. Matter of fact, what did y'all score last week? Y'all, what was out? Hold on, I can look at that.
27-20. The same score.
Right. So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The same score this week in their favor.
I'm thinking y'all gonna put up at least 27 points. That's at the highest on the 20s.
You have to remember their defense scored last game.
Yeah. If it weren't for Overshown, he scored the first touchdown.
Burrow ain't doing that this game. He not liking how he playing in certain plays, so it's gonna be interesting.
Stan, he mad?
He probably come to Dallas a little pissed. Yeah.
He mad, huh?
As long as they still
not pissed. I hope he's not pissed. Because a pissed off Burrow is a trash Burrow.
Okay.
A more subtle, chill Burrow, Joe Cool, that's when he do dangerous. But a pissed off Burrow, that he gonna be thrown right into the devil, and it's gonna be the same thing like it was last week when a pick gonna come and this gonna happen and the fumble's gonna happen and this, and I'm gonna be mad as hell I'm gonna be in North Carolina. I'm gonna be mad as hell in my parents' house watching the game because I need Dallas to lose.
Is Trayvon Diggs back?
Yeah, he's been back.
So y'all got both your corners.
Yeah, they back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they back.
Yeah, your defense should be.
No, your
defense.
Our defensive end, defensive tackle. Our defensive tackle, our safeties is playing hard. No, our defensive trash, bro. But they was good enough to beat y'all.
Don't tell Micah that. Micah said defense been playing well since he's been back. He's carrying the team right now. Let him tell it.
Yeah.
He's raised Overstrong. Well, you said just shut up and
he's LeBron.
Oh man, he ain't saying that.
He said he don't do this too well.
Don't put that on my boy. Don't put that on TV now. Come on, y'all. Don't put that on him.
Well,
Michael's no journalist. Michael's a football player. Michael does well at what he does. And he knows that.
I thought we did.
Now,
come on. Let's go ahead and make this viral so I can put it up there.
Now, if he had a real situation come into his, like a real coach, a real hard-nosed coach, wouldn't be taking all them sound bites and all that. But see, you got Jerry Jones. Don't get me started on the media when it comes to the Cowboys. But what I will say is this right here.
Controversy creates cash. Is that what you're saying, TB?
What I'm saying is at the end of the day, all the Cowboys, as far as y'all when it comes to Washington, as far as when it comes to a lot of these people, unless you like a Tom Brady phenomenon, all these teams and all these people, like, we all just hoping and wishing and praying. But at the end of the day, like, people like Micah, he just running his mouth just because he feel good. Because he feel good don't mean Overshown gonna feel good next week, or you know what I mean? Diggs gonna feel good, or Bland feeling good, or Wilson gonna feel good, the safety. Like, Micah's just worrying about what Micah see in the room that Micah goes in. But in those other rooms, those safety rooms, and all of those other rooms when they in practice, man, them boys, they hurting. They look terrible. Like, terrible. So I hope we lose. We should lose.
Let me ask you a question based on what you're saying. Based on what you're saying, who is the leader of your defense?
Being that Michael Parsons was out.
No, right now. Who's the leader of the defense?
Right now, Micah's the face of the whole team, damn near.
So if he is, if he's the face of the team,
that don't make him right.
Hold on,
it don't make him right.
But you said he don't know how these other players feel, or are doing, or feeling great. It's his job. It's his job. If he's the leader of the defense, let alone the face of the team. But he's not the leader. Woo!
He the leader of himself. He think when he on the field, y'all win. Did he just will burn us?
Now, here's the thing. Now, if you want to keep it 1,000, Micah said last year that this year he was going to go into this season being a leader. He was going to go into this year to try to move pieces up. He said that he was going to go into this year and he was going to do a lot of different things this year. I can't do none of that. He ain't did nothing but just click play on his podcast, bro.
With a Dak sock. What are you doing with a Dak sock?
I know what I'm talking about, bro. But at the same time, he has the ability to be great. He has the ability to be Lawrence Taylor. He has the ability to be one of the greatest linebackers, defensive ends, or pass rushers of all time. But he got to stop talking and start doing. I said one of the.
No, initially you said he has the capability of being Lawrence, but not
like a Lawrence Taylor.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah. He has the ability to be like a Lawrence Taylor all day.
Yeah, your defensive captain is DeMarcus Lawrence. So whatever.
DeMarcus Lawrence ain't played a snap in how many weeks, Peasy?
He still got the C.
He played.
He has the C.
He played the last game.
No. Yeah, he ain't played a snap since. We talking about who is the leader.
I ain't talking about who played a snap. I'm telling you who your defensive captain is.
Yeah, he got the C, but he ain't on the field. This is probably his last
with 4 stars.
He's probably his last.
He still ain't back.
He should have been gone.
He still ain't back.
Gone too.
He ain't back.
No,
but that don't mean he can't be a voice.
I
just because he ain't playing.
Man,
no,
I thought I seen him play the other day.
He probably a stronger voice than Michael Parsons. There's a reason why he not the captain.
You saw him play on the PlayStation?
Him a part of the problem too. Him a part of the problem.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, every single like Des Bryant said, every single Jason Garrett guy should be gone. Woo. And until they get rid of all the Garrett guys, then it is what it is. Woo. But I'm gonna stop talking about my team because I keep it real about my team. Woo. When we sorry and we bums, I say we sorry and we bums. But I let y'all just do
so you're bums. Do. You're sorry bums.
This year we are
These
sorry.
The same
we are sorry.
Bums
we are horrible.
That was on the team last year. That was on the team last year though, but you weren't bums last year with the same players.
You
just said we was 12-5. You said we was 12-5. We was good.
In fairness, they do have a lot of injuries.
That's what they
look at our injury report. They are. He never played ball before. Stan like he never played ball before. Look at the injury report. And listen.
They started the season without 2 of their most prolific players.
Thank you, Shane.
I will give them that.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, they were down. I gotta give them
injured.
that.
Trayvon Diggs and Michael Parsons
injured in those games. But at the same time, that's why I'm like, don't give up on the season. They back. They're back. Those two prolific players.
I will say this.
Fair.
I will say this. That there is an article that says about Dallas's says can Cowboys make playoffs? Players believe in it. Technically, the players believe in it because you're 5-7.
Of course,
so it's like you're not too far behind. So it's like
you could go 10-7.
It's literally
10-7.
You're not like Stan said before. You're not mathematically out of it.
Let's go.
You're just,
we
not there yet.
Let's go.
We need some help.
It's feasible. Is it feasible?
It's feasible.
You can get in the playoffs at 9-8.
What time is it?
Because you're not going to beat us. So
it's
you're going to have to have the 8th loss.
So let's do that. So I was about to close out because we're literally 25 minutes past our time. But go ahead.
You got to play to win.
You got to play to win.
That's a bore.
You got to play to win.
That's a bore.
That's why I like you.
Hey,
that's a bore. But I like you. Hey, TV, I like you.
I never
like me. No.
TB.
So I gotta have.
Hey, TB.
Hey, I'm telling you, she quick. She real fast with it.
Hey, TB.
Your comebacks are like this. I love that.
Hey, TB.
Bore.
But you're an Eagles fan though.
TB. Takars.
Make it work. There it is. It works.
Takars. Can we use that? Can we use that clip from your lottery commercial when we referenced that?
Which commercial? What did I do? I don't even remember.
You did a lottery commercial for North Carolina State Lottery.
Okay.
Yeah, put that up when you say
Which one? I done did like 5 of them joints, and I got one that's from the airing like next week.
I've only seen one. I've only seen one. The one where they scratch off and they be like,
hey. Scratch offs.
I don't know, but I just send it text it to me, and I'll send it to you, sir.
Okay. So it's been fun. So I know people got to do things tonight or tomorrow. So we're gonna go ahead and cap this off because, like I said before, we're 25 minutes past the hour. So it's been real and it's been fun. But we'd like to thank everybody for joining us this week for week 13's actually episode of Who Runs the NFC East. We'd like to thank Sham again for showing up. We're gonna call her Princess Lady Hayes since she went got every time she come on to town. You know what I mean? But it's all gravy. So, it's all love. And look, again, my fellow co-hosts, Takar's Bunch, Tracy Monroe, PZ Head, The Flash, and Stanley Autry, and myself, Yusuf Pridgeon. And we'd like to thank you, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Keep God first. We'll holler at y'all later.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Cowboys.
There you go, Takars. On that run, gotta get on that run. 10-7.